Well, hello there guys, welcome back to Vietnam. We are of course playing here in Vietnam 65. Now, we're actually going to have all of our squads in the actual description if you guys look down below in the comments. So I'm not going to be naming squads, or I should say people's squads, because that's taking up a lot of time. But you guys will know who's won some essentially medals, etc. We already have a few squads that have won bronze stars and purple hearts, and we're going to keep updating that information. So I'm going to go ahead and start moving into the woods with Foxtrot Company. They've already had to engage the enemy, and right away we have a fight. So we already know that we've got a fight ahead of us, guys, in this Let's Play. I'm going to go ahead and drop these guys off right here. And I believe this is India Squad. I swear I wouldn't give names, but I believe it's actually Archangel Squad. So let's go ahead and pick up this unit. We got very lucky that we can pick up this unit and try to evac this turn. And we may even be able to get all the way back to the actual main base without having to do any layovers or stop-offs. So we've got Hotel Company here. Hotel Company's been doing exceptionally well, which is why they have that two-star ranking, or two-stripe ranking. And we're going to start moving them into the woods. I will definitely bring some support to them, and also to Delta, led by Mr. Profilin. I swear I wouldn't give names. We're going to go grab Golf Company 2 and head over to the east. And Golf is going to basically be going in between these two areas. Now, we have more than a few people that want their own company, which is pretty awesome. It just goes to show you how many people enjoyed this series, or enjoy this series. So we're going to try to make as many of you guys as possible. Purple Gamer wants to get back out into the jungle, but the reason that he's kind of important right now is he's training a lot of our Arvin units. And if we don't train our Arvin units, then we basically have to pay for units, which costs a lot more money. And they're actually not as well trained in terms of getting information from the villages, because obviously American units don't speak, most of them don't speak Vietnamese. So we're going to keep moving forward here. I'm going to take a look over here, try to get some Hueys out. And let's drop some supplies over here to this unit. We can actually just send them right back out into the jungle. It's almost like they never get a break. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. It's alright, not the end of the world. So Charlie Company will be heading back out into the jungle, of course. And I could go ahead and get Juliet, I believe is going to be our next company. That's what we're going to do. Or Kilo Company, sorry. That's right. So somebody's going to be able to sign up for Kilo. We'll put that down below. And we're going to move over here with one of our choppers just so we could pick Kilo Company up and send them out. And we should probably also consider bringing some ammunition out pretty soon for our gun. Make sure we got everything. Alright, with Bravo Company, we're going to go ahead and send them into the East Woods here. And look at that. We've already spotted one of the enemy units. Let's see if our mortar, or excuse me, our artillery piece can hit this thing, the howitzer. Let's hope so, guys. Here we go. Somebody, by the way, I believe it was Lion, has signed up to be our artilleryman. So let's see how he does. Open fire. Boom. Dead enemy unit. That's definitely going to increase our overall hearts and minds. And one thing's for sure, we got to bring some ammunition desperately to that unit. So I'm going to go ahead here, like Purple General said, he wants to get back in the jungle, so we're going to send him into the western woods over here, and maybe even into the south. I'm guessing there's going to be a lot of activity here. In fact, Archangel called it, and so he's asked for permission to head down there, and that's why with India Company, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start heading south. This is where he wants to go, so we're going to get him across that river, and we're also going to take this unit, Hotel Company, and assist him in getting across that river. I think that's going to be very important. Make sure they can check that area out, and we might even grab Purple General's company to go there, but I think he's going to stay in the north to check out that area. Alright, let's end the turn. Can actually fix that chopper. Let's do that. Last thing we need is a downed helicopter behind enemy lines. We don't need prisoners of war.
Some units have no orders.
Okay, enemy forces mobilizing, but no movement from the enemy forces, guys. So we're going to go ahead and drop off the supplies here to this unit. So I am going to be sending Archangel's India Company as well as Hotel across this river. That's going to be a major thing. And there we go, look at that. Already he's engaged. Hotel unit is injured. We want to send Hotel back through the woods. This is going to be a long walk through the jungle, and I'm definitely going to grab Purple General here because we know that there's a lot of enemy contacts in this sector. We're going to send Echo to the south as well, and hopefully we get lucky and we can spot one of these enemies. Right now, of course, those guys just got hit. That's a heavy hit. We're going to keep trying to find these guys. Let's move into this village with Juliet. Okay, I see some enemies, and I think it's time for the Hueys to get back up. Now, right now, we've got Otaku, who I believe can jump up here Or excuse me, not Otaku. This is Jacob. We can jump up here. Is it Jacob? Let's take a look. Wait a minute, we can tell real quick. I believe this might be Otaku. Sorry guys, this is what happens when I don't have the list in front of me. So sorry, no, this is Jacob's 4th Squadron. Otaku's going out for what could be his second kill. He's going to open fire, and he destroyed a VC cadre. Excellent shooting there. I'm going to actually keep him out on the field. It's maybe not the greatest idea in the world because he could get shot at, but I want to make sure we have a nice air presence, and if we need him to assist us, he's going to be really, really close. Look at that, another one, and maybe, I don't think he can get there in time, but I'm going to try start sending the 4th Squadron over here to find the enemy units.
Moving to LZ.
Time to pick up Kilo Company. And we're going to drop Kilo off right in front of this village. Let's hope there's no mines. And again, we're really close to medical attention. And let's move Kilo in here.
Village uncooperative. Clear in mind.
Alright, nice. And also look at that, an American flag hoisted above the village, which means that they are pretty much in support of the United States. They're not exactly against us, let's put it that way. I'm bringing this guy in for the rescue. We might have to go ahead and exit over there on the western woods.
Supplies low.
And of course, we're going to continue bringing, I think it's Charlie Company that's wounded here, back home.
Need a resupply.
Okay, now with Delta, we're going to keep moving to the east, guys. Delta has probably seen the most crazy shit out of any of these companies. Not necessarily getting into the most gunfights, but they're in the deepest part of the jungle. These guys, you know, they are so deep into the jungle, it would take them days to get back to civilization. So I can see why these guys are a little freaked out for sure. Let's go ahead and check out these different areas. I'm going to try to fly this guy back to the main Bravo base. And for now, we don't really need to do any supply runs, so we will end our turn. Just want to make sure we moved everybody. Okay, with Charlie Company, we're actually going to go ahead and head right back up this way. And actually, Charlie, I believe, I thought that was the wounded one. I think it is Echo, maybe, that's wounded. We'll soon see. Alright, I think that's about it. We can end the turn.
Some units have no orders.
Still, enemy forces are mobilizing, but they haven't really done much movement, guys, which is good for us. We still got enemy forces right here, and the question is, do we want Golf Company to engage these guys? And the answer, I think, is going to be a yes, but the reason we won't is because 4th Squadron's in range, so we're going to bring him in. Jacob's going to open fire on this unit. Excellent shooting. So he's going to be heading back to the main base. Probably a good time for Jacob to get in contact with the main base. He can actually use a telephone, get in contact with his family back home, at least temporarily. Oh, let's see. Okay, I'm going to send this chopper back to the main base too, just to get some fuel, guys. And the same, of course, with this one. We've got to get that unit back to base, get some medical treatment on those men. And that was Foxtrot Company that actually got wounded.
Need a resupply.
Keep moving through the woods here. Let's get this Huey, drop off some supplies to the men. And again, these VC are definitely watching the jungle with a bunch of bazookas, RPGs, and I am definitely going to be careful when we're flying out of the jungle like this. We've got to be very, very aware.
Need a resupply on this unit ASAP.
And I'm going to try to bring some supplies to this unit. It's going to take a little while, but that's alright. I'm going to take Charlie Company, move into my 12. Yes, guys, we found another target here for the Scarlet Otaku. He's going to come in behind. Another kill. So just like our friend Jacob, the Scarlet Otaku is going to be receiving an Air Medal citation or award in this particular Let's Play for his kills. 2 kills in 1 match, and that's really, really good. So they both now have an Air Medal. I think very soon we're going to have to give a promotion to Jacob, though. He's already done very, very well in this Let's Play. So that's definitely something we might want to consider. Oh, shit! Hit a minefield. Alright, guys, that's not good. Juliet Company just hit a minefield. Hopefully they're going to be okay, but we've got to definitely be careful, and we're going to keep moving to the south.
Enemy ambush.
There we go, ambush!
They're taking casualties.
India Company ambushed. Oh my goodness. That is Archangel's company. Now, luckily, we've got a chopper right here to pick him up. Archangel is going to get like 4 purple hearts. He's been hit so many times. And we're going to fly him right back to the medical center. We also see, guys, over here an RPG unit from the enemy. And I can actually move Hotel Company away pretty far. So our foray into the southern jungles ended before it even began. But we're going to keep looking, of course. We're not giving up.
Enemy ambush.
Look at that, ambush, and oh my goodness, we've got another wounded unit here. Delta Company, guys, led by Mr. Profilin, deep behind enemy lines and wounded. I gotta say, the VC are getting pretty nasty here. I'm going to go ahead and bring Echo Company forward, and we're going to see if our battery can get one more shot off and a kill on this NVA infantry unit. Remember, this is NVA, North Vietnamese Army, so this is much stronger than a VC unit. Open fire. Nice, guys. Got a kill. Obviously getting some support there in the village, but we desperately have got to get supplies to these guys, and more importantly, get all our wounded back home. Got a lot of wounded in the field, and they're in desperate need of medical attention. The Charlie Company is doing all right. All right, Golf's going to try to take that village. Okay, we've got Kilo, and I think for Kilo, I don't really want to walk on the road because we know how dangerous it is, but there's really no option. To get into the woods, we're going to have to get on that road a little bit. Somebody suggested we should start building our own roads, and it's actually a really good idea. We could start doing that with the engineer, but it means we need to start clearing jungle. And actually, I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and clear some jungle over here, and hopefully just open up more of this area. Obviously, without jungle, the enemy is going to have a much harder time moving around. It's not going to be as easy. So a lot of issues for the enemy there. We also want to bring ammo over, and we got to try to bring it over as soon as possible. So let's end the turn here. Make sure I moved everybody that I wanted to. And I think we could still move forward with Alpha Company, the Green Berets. Let's see if we can't locate some enemies. Alright guys, let's end the turn.
Some units have no orders.
So one thing we want to do, first of all, we want to bring supplies to this unit, or they're going to be totally out. And secondly, we're going to go ahead and head into this village. Search for some mines. Look at that, it's got NVA activity now. This is a pro-NVA village, and that's definitely a cause for concern, especially one so close to base. This is one of the first Let's Plays I've had where the villages farthest from our base are the most loyal, and the ones closest are the most disloyal ones, which I find pretty funny. So let's go ahead. We're going to try to get... Hotel Company, we're going to try to get you out of here, man. He's on the road. Anybody can spot him, including the enemy. Let's pick him up.
Moving to LZ.
Come on, buddy. So Hotel and India Company heading back, guys, to get some medical treatment.
Running low.
And we've still got Juliet. He also needs a pickup desperately. I'm not even sure if we have an extra chopper for him. He may just need to wait a turn. We're going to go ahead and drop this chopper off, and I think that's what's going to happen. He's going to have to wait a turn. Sorry, Juliet. Let's see how this Kilo Company is doing. We're going to go ahead and move to the southeast. And over here with Bravo, I'm going to move to the southwest a little bit. Same with Echo. I'm going to go ahead and move across the river. We're going to continue our search. And with the Purple General, we'll continue our search this way. So far I don't see any NVA activity. Of course, that could change. Let's go ahead and pick up some troops.
Inbound to LZ.
So some of these troops are ready to fight, guys, and I'm going to drop them off at the main base until we decide what we want to do with them. This chopper can bring some ammunition for our gun. Nice, guys. We desperately need an artillery resupply. That's really going to help. And I think for now, that's all we really need to do. Pretty much. Alright, let's end our turn. Desperately trying to get back across the river. And so far, no contacts, guys. So not bad. Not bad at all. We're on turn 31. So you can definitely say that we're more than halfway through the war, or at least our first tour in the war, of course. This is Tour 1. Hope you guys are enjoying everything that's going on so far. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and drop a comment down below if you want to go ahead and comment on your unit. Like I said, no medals this turn, but everybody did an exceptional job. The only medal is, of course, for the Scarlet Otaku. Thanks again for watching, guys. Take care, and have an awesome, awesome day. Let's go ahead and drop off just one more unit. Try and see if we can spot one more enemy unit this Let's Play.
Village uncooperative.
Foxtrot sweeping for mines. Well, at least the village likes us. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Have an awesome, awesome day.